the impact of COVID-19 and all of the changes that it's caused in the market, which there could be any external force, it just happens to be COVID-19 this year, you've adapted a very agile approach to your digital transformation. Can you talk through your phased approach and how it's helped Merz continue making progress during a time when that was no small task?
Yeah, absolutely. So, by the time COVID hit, we'd already completed the first phase of our project, which would actually move away from a different platform to build a single experience for our HCPs inside the community cloud, which now bolted into Cloud Craze as well. But again, it gave that single experience. COVID hit, and obviously the world didn't even know what was going to happen next. We had to put a lot of our projects on hold, including the one for commerce, because all the practices across the US were, closed for a period of time, all dependent by state, of course, but we had no idea ourselves of what revenue we were going to have. So we put every project on hold, but obviously we stayed in contact with the Avionos team. We kept on ticking over some of the project components throughout this whole phase. But once the country started to reopen, we realized that we were in a niche position, which was kind of scary at the time, but it was exciting as well. The aesthetics industry had closed down, but now people, including myself on camera every single day, needed those aesthetics products even more so because they started seeing themselves real live. They see their own image being fed back to them. So sales sort of took an accelerated path back to normal, which was fantastic, of course. So we could re-engage with Avionos now and start those sprints again of building our ultimate goal, which is a commerce platform. And then in addition to that, and we talk about that in more detail later, a B2B2C component as well, because no longer were people spending time in waiting rooms inside aesthetics organizations, but how could we continue to sell things that were on the shelf that were in those waiting rooms? So we started down a B2B2C component, and Avionos has been great in helping us build that out. As the organization did look for other alternatives that were quicker to market maybe, but still didn't sort of fall within the range of our strategy, which was to continue to use Cloud Craze and Salesforce products.